Hello everybody, Karin here on behalf of Makers Mercantile. Once more, I'm filming in our shop, and I think in this shot you can probably see how vast our store is, although it goes in every single direction. So it's a pretty big store. It's about 5,000 square feet. So if you happen to be in Seattle anytime over the holidays, a lot of us aren't traveling, but next time you are in Seattle, we would love to see you here. So let's get going and let's see what is in today's newsletter. First of all, we have a yarn that we'd like to show you. That is called Merinos. That is this yarn. It is made by Shuffle. You can see it right here. And guess what? I'm wearing it. That's right. You know, when Andrea Mowry came out with this pattern last month called Stripes, a lot of us here were like, oh, we got to make that. Question was exactly what yarn in our shop are we going to use to make it? And Merinos won out. So Merinos is actually 95% Patagonian merino, and then 5% of it is actually linen. And that linen, if you can tell in these colors here, that linen is not dyed. And so through every single color, you have the linen, and that sort of pulls all the colors together and gives you a bit of a melange type of look. Now, Liz used all 9 colors. I think if I stand back, you can probably see the whole sweater. Liz used all 9 colors of the Merinos that we carry. She used 1 ball of each, and she had some leftovers. Ta-da! So this was actually a 40-inch, and she did the long version because there's also a crop version. And we figured out by yardage that if you purchased 1 ball of each color, you could probably get as high as the 48-inch cropped version. So you could also add on a couple extra balls of the colors that you love and put in a couple extra stripes for that, because there's actually no set striping. You can do whatever you want. And that's exactly what Liz did. She created her own pattern. Anyways, she just finished this, and I thought I'd put it on for the video, and I'll tell you what, I don't really want to take it off. It's just so cute and so comfortable and so nice. So we highly recommend this yarn. It's 20% off now through December 25th. And if you buy 9 balls or more, we're going to gift you this pattern from Andrea Mowry, the Stripes pattern. Just give us the name of your Ravelry account. We'll give you a printed copy as well as deposit it in your library on Ravelry. That's Merinos. Also in our newsletter this week is we got a shipment in from Scotland. And guess what was in it? Nope, it wasn't yarn, but they are books from Kate Davies. So most of you probably know Kate Davies. She's pretty active on Ravelry and everywhere else. She has some phenomenal patterns. Anyways, we brought in a lot of her books, some of her favorites, or everybody's favorites. Knitting season, we brought this one in. This is filled with sweaters and shawls and a lot of Fair Isle that's in there. Beautiful book. We also brought in the West Highland Way. This one also has a large amount of patterns in it. And she's such a good writer too, so she always has extra things written in here, and it's always very interesting. Her newest book in 2020 is called Warm Hands, and that's this one. We brought that one in as well. And just like the title says, Warm Hands, it has all different kinds of mittens in there, everything from lace and Fair Isle to cables. Now, my favorite book is actually this one. This is called Handy Woman. And Handy Woman is actually not a pattern book, but it is a book written by Kate Davies, and it's about her journey after she had her stroke at age 36. So she goes through and explains how she saw everything differently after her stroke, and also how knitting helped her through her journey to become the person that she is now. It's a really amazing book. It's a great fireside read if you're going to be reading this holiday season. And I have to give out a special thanks to my friend Kira. If you're watching, Kira, thank you. She gifted me this book when it first came out. It took me over a year to actually sit down and read it. And once I did, it was fantastic. So I encourage everybody to read that book. Item number 3 on our list, we actually have our Moebius Mysteries starting on the 8th of January, and that is with Ellen Thomas of the Chili Dog. So for those of you who don't know about it, it is going to be taking 2 hanks of our Zilbermond, which comes in all natural colors, and I think there's a few more than this as well as 1 ball of the Herbstwind, which comes in a lot of different colors, a lot of brighter colors, also some naturals. So that is what you need, 2 of the Zilbermond and 1 of the Herbstwind. And if you purchase that by the end of December, we're going to toss in our Moebius cast-on project bag. So this is made out of our soft, sort of velvety-like material, and it is the perfect size to hold your project. So your 2 balls plus, or your 2 hanks and your 1 ball has a really great little tie up there. And if you don't want to read the Moebius pattern, let's say you really want to watch a video, which you may want to do the first time that you ever do it, there's actually a little QR code on the bag that will take you to a video created by Ellen Thomas. So that's our deal that is good through, well, like I said, the end of this month. Buy 2 hanks of the Zilbermond, 1 of the Herbstwind, and we'll gift you this bag. If you're interested in just getting the bag, there's a link to, you can just get the bag without joining in on the knit along, but we really encourage you. It should be a fun knit along. So now we have some classes that are coming up. There's one new class that I'm really, really excited about. This one is from Faina Goberstein. Look at that, Faina, I got it right this time. She's going to be teaching a class called Excel Essentials for a Custom Fit. And included in the price is going to be a series of spreadsheets that are going to help you knit a sweater or whatever it is. I'm not sure about whatever it is, but I'm pretty sure on sweaters. In all different types of gauges. So let's say like this striped sweater is actually meant for a sport weight yarn, and I want to do it out of worsted. How do I do that? Well, Faina has figured out how to do that with an Excel spreadsheet, and she's going to share that information with you. And I think I'm going to have to take that class because I think I would find that extremely helpful as well. That is actually going to be on January 7th. We also have a series of yoga classes coming out. I don't have that information in front of me at the moment, but it is in the newsletter, and I will go over it in more detail, perhaps in Friday's newsletter. Also, I want to remind everyone we have a free lesson this coming Thursday. It's being hosted by Kyle Kennecke. He runs our mail order department, and he is going to be, gosh, when I say mail order department, that sounds so old-fashioned, doesn't it? Online sales. How's that? That sounds so much better. And he does so much more too. But he is going to be teaching you how to join your ends. And he's going to show 4 different methods on how to join your ends. It is a free class or workshop, whatever you want to call it. You just have to register for it. And there is a link in the newsletter for that as well. That is this coming Thursday, the 17th, and it is at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So that's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern time. I think it's just a 1-hour class. So that is what's new right now. We wish you all a fabulous week, and we will see you again on Friday. Ciao.